Hello, this is Uncle Jim. Today we're going to test out Mr. Snubs that we gave a facelift the other night. And he is designed to shoot high velocity, cheap ammo and stay quiet subsonic. So I have all kinds of 22. Some of them you guys probably never seen before, but I just grabbed some of these. The focus is on the cheap stuff here, the bulk packs. These both are hollow points. Some semi-autos don't like this Winchester. This does. And that's, lots of that. This is all older ammo. So this is when it was $10 a brick. This was even cheaper because it was only 333 rounds. And then we have some different brands here. Now look at this old Blazer. Look at that. Yes. How about this? Tiger Cat. Cat! Pretty cool. Some old, Hawthorne. Centurion. Imperial. Pretty cool. All right. So we'll start with those. Old Mohawk for the engine blood. Anyway, let's see what happens. I'll let you know if any of them gag. I got to sight it in, and then we're just going to plink stuff. In the last video, showed some magazines. Andy wants me to shoot a drum. You know, YouTube rules. But anyway, on the drums, this one's for the AR-22s. However, you can change the top end for your 10-22. And they work excellent. The reason is they're bulky. And so there's no stress on the shells. They just go around like this. It's easy to load because you do this while you're loading and it takes all the pressure off. So there's that. They're a little rattly sounding. Now loading the mags. This is meant to shoot mass quan of bulk cheap ammo quietly. So we got to load a lot. And so these are for the 10-22 mags, okay? You just open the hopper, dump them in, shake it, and crank them in the mag. These work excellent. However, I had an extra one I was going to do a long time ago for these mags. And so you just modify, and then you can crank into these mags. So someday I'll get to that. It's been 15 years. Still haven't. So you can use these. This is a Black Dog for these kind of mags. And you can load them like this when you get down. These are easy to load, but maybe the last couple. All right, you can use that. I got this from Marine, an old friend of mine. He was a Marine in World War II, Iwo Jima. And at the time, we were all excited about a SIG rifle that I got, and then he wanted one. And so he gave me one of these. We ordered mags together and everything. They're all the same mags. But I miss you, Ron. I miss you a lot. I have one of his 22 pistols. All right. As far as the drum mag goes, it's pure novelty. However, extremely reliable. I don't think I've had a jam with these drums. And I think you can adjust the spring tension from what I remember. I like that they're slanted forward and out of the way. And they're just menacing. So if that's your thing, there you go. And you can change the top ends for different type of guns. Okay, so sighting in the dot. little windy out here. I started with the Winchester 333, and that's where the dot out of the box shot. Walked it over and came up and got a nice little clover here, and then covered it. No, then I shot the Federal bulk pack, and I knew that was a problem box because I've shot that before. It was sonic cracking, and then it sounded subsonic, and it was poof, boom, bang. It's all inconsistent. And that shot like this. And then this is standard velocity because I wanted to see where the impact change was, and there's not much at squirrel range, and that's what this is for. So first shot here, and then put 4 in there, and then went back to the Winchester 333 and got one flyer. That one was loud, and they went in here, so that's not too bad. Minute of squirrel, and that is for Broke Loader. I forget what video. I think he drew a squirrel, so I made a squirrel and shot it in a past video. And so we have a shoot and see squirrel here. And here's what's really funny. I'm shooting, and the squirrel, a big huge daddy squirrel, came running across these boulders here, and had I been loaded, he would have got that. So that box of Federal, I have tons of them, but that box was all over the place, loud, quiet, loud, it just weird. The Winchester 333 is more consistent on that, and it'll try to sonic crack, but doesn't. And I'm at 7,000 feet, so for the rest of you guys, you're not going to have an issue with this length of barrel. But the loud one went high. It didn't give a full sonic crack like the Federal did, but it is shooting decent for bulk pack, and it's got a bigger hollow point. So I think I'll sight it in for that and shoot up that. I got tons of that, and it works great in this one and the Taurus TX22 pistol. And it's more consistent than that batch of Federal or that lot. The standard Vel, you know, it's just good all the way around. So, and this is stupid quiet. It's silly. The action on this pistol is totally different than a 1022 where it's loud and clanky. This thing is so quiet, especially with standard Vel. It'll out quiet any pellet gun out there. It's ridiculous, and I'll show you. All right, there you go, Broke Loader. We'll shoot that one offhand. Okay, so this is Mr. Snubs. Nice, light and tidy. And I haven't shot at the swinger yet, so we're gonna find out. Swinger is on one thread. It's all messed up, and we'll see what happens. So I want to show you what standard Vel sounds like. So 3 shots of standard Vel, 3 of Winchester 333. And I'll just aim at the center and see if we hit anything. How quiet is that? And this is the ejection port side. Okay, now we're gonna go with the Winchester 333, and these can be a little sporadic, a little noisier. And we're out, and it locks back with this magazine. So you just pull the mag. This is so fun. It is so fun and easy to deploy. And there you go. All right, boy, just center, try and center. There you go. See, sonic crack.
Son of a bitch.
Well, it's sporadic. That bulk pack is like hot, cold, hot, cold.
No, the target turned sideways.
Oh, no, no, no.
Let me go at an angle, see if I can take that.
Oh, the target is this way. Let's see. All right, now spin it around. It's only on one strap. Spin it. That's hard. That's a hard target to hit now. There you go. You almost got her. That thing is so quiet, even with high build, cheapo shit. And it's a beautiful day out. It's t-shirt weather. All right. Now we can't even shoot at that. Damn it. Okay, son, we're polluting. We're leaving too much debris in the yard. Afoof! So let's try this brass goat brass catcher we got from Haysaw. Just to keep the 22 debris down. All right, where's my magazine? Wrong pocket. All right, we're gonna, since we lost our swinger, and I can still load the magazine in there. All right. We're gonna go at Mr. Squirrel. You got me?
Yeah.
The sound of the gumball machine. That is noisier than this, and this is still high velocity ammo. And we're out. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. And there we go. No debris in the yard. Thank you, Hisa. I think this is the best brass catcher out there if you got a standard AR lower. It's rigid, no flopping around, none of that mesh. Boom, we tested it before and it works on 22 now. That is hilarious. And then just dump it in the garbage. All right, son, go at Mr. Squirrel. Oh. See that inconsistent ammo? You hear that one sonic crack at 7,000 feet? It's still not loud though, not to us.
No, it's not at all.
Mr. Squirrel is looking tatered. We forgot we were sighted in a little bit low, but he's tatered. There you go. Okay, swinger is down, but we do have some half-buried beer bottles out there. So, afoof, they're about the size of a squirrel. Oh, I gotta aim higher. There we go. I keep forgetting we're sighted in low. Do the one in the shade. Squirrels can be in the shade. There we go. Squirrel in the shade. Engage. And we're out. Okay, so Mr. Snubs is one of those fun ones that stays at the front of the 22 safe. We had so much fun with this. Now, in editing, I'm going to have to crank up the sound when we're outside so you can hear what we're talking about. So the suppressor might sound louder, but it's cranked way up, just so you can hear it on my phone mic. Anyway, let's see. So the overall length folded is about 14 inches. And then with the suppressor on it, it's about 17 inches, 17 and a half folded. And the folder locks, locks shut and locks open. It's just everything about this. It's really dirty right now. Everything about this is great. And what I always loved about the Taxol uppers, which you can't get anymore, is they're super reliable, super easy to clean. And I haven't found any ammo before and after the makeover that it doesn't like. We had zero malfunctions, zero light strikes, zero feeding problems, zero, nothing. And that's what we like, especially in a 22. So I will do a review on this red dot that we tried for the first time. There's a couple things. There's a lot I like about this. This is an El Cheapo. There's a lot I like, but there's a couple things I want to talk about. So we'll cover that later. We used his mount instead of this one. But my gosh, I have so much junk 22 ammo, you wouldn't believe it. And this is the guy, Mr. Snubs. And he shoots good. The barrel's like, what is it, about 4.5, a little over that overall length. The actual rifling is only like 3 inches of rifling. And it shoots good. Everything you point at, it hits. So we'll do some accuracy tests with it and go from there. But as far as what this is for, it is awesome. We're super happy, super stoked. It all started with the Foxtrot handguard from Hesaw. And the brass catcher was hilarious. We had a lot of fun. And we have a GI enhanced trigger on here. Now I could put a 2-stage on here and just, make it really super accurate. But we like it just like this. It's fine. All right, I hope you found this interesting. We sure did. Until next time, thanks for watching.